Hello viewers. Today I have come up with a very demanding and most important topic, that is how to read theory subjects. Many people are asking me, especially students, Madam, how to read theory? Theory is boring, and especially who is having analytical thinking and practical thinking, they feel very bored to read this subject. But unless you get very good score in theory, you will not get good rank. So that is the reason you have to give the importance to the theory subjects also, just like practical subjects. When I was student, I used to study theory subjects. I was always topper in theory subjects as well as practical subjects also. And when I taught as a teacher to many students, especially theory subjects, just like business organization and management, business law, auditing, business report writing. So these are the papers, business communication report writing. These are the theory papers I taught. Almost in every paper I used to get 99 to 100% results, because I know how to teach. I know how to handle these theory subjects and how to make interesting these theory subjects to my students. The same tips I am going to share with you today. I have only 5 tips how to read these theory subjects. 5 tips are really, it's going to work very effectively if you follow it. My first tip is that study timings. At what time you are studying, that's very important. Theory subjects especially, you have to study when you are alert, when you are fresh, when you feel like studying. So that time you select and touch that subjects. When you are drowsy, feeling sleepy, those period, if you touch theory subjects, the theory subject will work out like a sleeping pill to you. You will sleep well, you will not study. Again you will say it's boring. So that is why always take the study hours probably in the morning, maybe 4 to 7 o'clock or 4 to 8 o'clock. Whenever you wake up, first touch theory subjects. Read the theory subjects in the morning or evening when you feel fresh after coming from college and after refreshing yourself. The moment when you sit for studies, always take theory subjects. And practical subjects, when you are feeling drowsy, sleepy, then you can touch practical subjects. You will not sleep because your mind will become alert. So timings are very important. Select such timings where you are alert and you can work out very well. Timings are important. Second one is read the subjects loudly. Read the subjects loudly. So when you read the subject, what happens? Your voice is going to hear, your eyes and mind also will become alert, and you will not sleep, and you will be learning the subject very well. So loudly you read it. And there is a complaint from many students. Madam, if I read very loudly, then I'll become very tired. Who told you to read very loudly? Loudly in the sense that your voice should be audible to your ears and mind, that's it. In that way you read the subject. 45 minutes, 1.5 hour, you can read. Then after that, when you feel tired, take any practical subject or otherwise stop reading and recollect the points, write down and see the points. In that way you can do it, but reading loudly is very important, especially theory subject. My third principle is that imagination technique. When you are reading theory subject, don't simply read like a novel or something else. Read the theory subject by creating some imagination characters. Say for example, I am reading a story about related to Maharana Pratap. The moment when I touch the book and Maharana Pratap I am reading, now I will create first Maharana Pratap character and the related characters and what was his activities, everything just imagine like a movie. And Mughals, how they have attacked, how he started protecting, how brave he was, and the role of Akbar, the role of brave horse, that is Chetak. All these things, imagine that, so you will never forget the subject. Not only the history, botany, any subject you can say. Suppose you are taking botany. In botany, what is the plant you are studying, the functions, its part, everything, imagine it. Then you will never forget it. How to imagine? Do you imagine in 32 inches or 42 or 48, 55? No. 70 mm screen, you just imagine. Then subject will be very strong. It will store in your long-term memory. Imagination technique. Next one is that, fourth point is that revision technique. Especially theory subjects, you have to revise more times. When you study new topic within 24 hours, if you can't revise, 90% of the topic you are going to forget. This is practically proved. as per the research. That is why always you have to revise more. How many times you have to revise? I tell you. First time, read within 24 hours. Second time, within 1 week. Third time, within 1 month. And fourth time before exams. How many times you are reading? 4 times. 4 times when you are reading any subject, you just imagine. You are able to remember very well. And when you are revising the subject, please remember while revising, also imagine and that you are writing the side headings and everything on the air, or otherwise take a rough notes and write the side heading points, main key points, anything, synopsis, something you write, so that along with your revision you are able to remember your side headings, key points, everything. Do this along with this revision. The more you revise, you are able to remember. And if you are able to remember, automatically when you sit in the exam, your hand will move like non-stop, just like metro train. In that way it moves. So imagination technique. My fifth technique is that recording technique, voice recording technique. When you read theory subject, nowadays you all are having normal phone or smartphone, whatever it may be, voice recording that device is there. So when you are reading the subject, keep the voice recording and record it, especially theory subject. And whenever you feel bored, recorded thing is there, just keep it inside of your ears or loudly you can hear it. If you can hear your voice is the sweetest thing in the world. You are able to hear and you feel like hearing your voice more times. And when you can hear your voice, you will never forget the subject. Believe me, trust me, practice it and start doing this and share your views with me. 5 techniques I told you. These are the 5 techniques. Which one is usable, easy, or all techniques? If you want, you can follow all these techniques, but you must get the result. Ultimately, you should be the topper in the exams. Whether you are writing a competitive exam, you are writing normal exam, board exam, or you are preparing for IIT, JEE, or maybe civils, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. Follow these techniques. Theory is a very interesting subject. You will learn it, you will get good marks. So thank you very much. Wish you good luck. Do share my videos, and if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to my channel. And after subscription, press the bell icon. You'll get the notifications very quickly. I'm coming out with lot of various topics which are useful and needful for you. Keep smiling, keep shining. Good luck.